In a checkpoint environment, if we want to use a firewall, we have to have a firewall. So we can either purchase an appliance or we can install the Gaia software on a device, and then during the initial configuration, we simply tell that device that we want it to act as a firewall. So in this nugget, let's do this as a plan. Let's go ahead and use this IP address of .111 to use for our firewall, aka gateway, and we'll boot to the DVD for Gaia, and we'll do the initial install. So the initial install on this appliance looks a lot like the initial install on the manager. And the big difference is that when we take the next step, which is configuring the system with the web user interface, during the initial startup wizard, that's when we check the boxes for what we want this device to be. For example, you're going to be a security manager, or you're going to be a firewall, or you're going to be both. So let's go to the console of this device, we'll boot it up, and we'll do the install in preparation for this device acting as our gateway in our checkpoint environment. So this device that's going to act as our firewall currently has nothing on its hard drive. It has the DVD in its DVD player. It has the checkpoint R80 software in it. So we'll simply power up this machine, and then on this screen here, what we'll do is we'll hit the up arrow to tell it we want to install Gaia on this system and press enter. With the OK selected, we'll press enter. With the US keyboard selected, we'll press enter, and we'll press enter a few times to accept those defaults, and we'll put in our lab password. Then we'll go ahead and put in the password again to confirm it. Hit tab one more time, press enter for OK. And this firewall also has multiple interfaces. Let's start off with Ethernet 0. So we'll go ahead and hit tab down to OK and press enter. And then we'll specify the IP address for its Ethernet 0 interface, which is 192.168.1.111 with a 24-bit mask. And for right now, I'm going to use a default gateway of .1 on that 192.168.1 network. Hit tab a couple of times, and then with the highlighted OK, press enter. Here we have a warning saying, hey, we're about to format the drives on this device. Are you sure? We'll go ahead and hit the tab key to go over to OK, and then press enter. And then we'll let it do its magic. And now that the installation of the software is done, it's telling us we need to go ahead and reboot. And when we come back, or when it comes back, we can connect via https://192.168.1.111 to do the initial configuration using the web user interface. And we'll do that in a separate nugget. Meanwhile, I hope this has been informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.